Men over 50, listen closely. Right now, your testosterone is dropping faster than you realize, and it's silently stealing your strength, your drive, and even your masculinity. Low testosterone doesn't just make you tired. It can cause stubborn belly fat, weaken your bones, drain your energy, lower your mood, and even put you at higher risk for serious health problems. But here's the shocking truth. You don't need expensive treatments, risky injections, or miracle pills. The real key to restoring your vitality, to reigniting your masculine energy, may already be in your kitchen. Imagine this, twice a day, just 2 simple steps, no gimmicks, no hype. And yet, results so powerful, science shows they can help bring your testosterone closer to the levels of a man decades younger. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'll reveal exactly what you can do every single day to feel stronger, sharper, more confident, and yes, more masculine than you have in years. Let's start with the hard truth. After the age of 30, a man's testosterone drops by about 1% every single year. That may not sound like much, but by the time you're 50, you could have lost 20% or more of your youthful hormone levels. By 60 or 70, the decline can be devastating. This is why so many men over 50 notice the same frustrating changes. You wake up tired, even after a full night's sleep. You feel weaker at the gym, or your muscles simply don't respond the way they used to. You notice stubborn fat building up around your belly. Your sex drive isn't what it used to be, and maybe your mood is lower, your focus is cloudier, and your motivation just isn't there anymore. Sound familiar? Here's the kicker. Most men never connect these symptoms with low testosterone. They think it's just aging, or they blame stress, bad luck, or genetics. But the reality is this. Low testosterone accelerates aging. It makes you older, faster. It increases your risk of diabetes, heart disease, osteoporosis, and even early death. And yet almost no one is talking about the natural ways to fight back. Let's clear up some myths. Myth number 1. The only solution is testosterone replacement therapy. Truth? Yes, TRT can work, but it comes with risks. Mood swings, infertility, blood clots, and in many cases, once you start, your body stops producing its own testosterone. Myth number 2. Supplements are enough. Truth. Most so-called testosterone boosters on the market are nothing but caffeine, fillers, and flashy labels. Myth number 3. Aging means your testosterone must decline. Truth. While some decline is natural, research shows men who eat the right foods, train properly, sleep well, and lower stress can maintain high, healthy testosterone well into their 60s and 70s. Here's what science proves. Cholesterol is the raw material your body uses to create testosterone. Without enough healthy fats, your hormone production plummets. Minerals like zinc and magnesium are critical building blocks. Deficiency equals low testosterone. Vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin, is directly tied to testosterone levels. Men who are deficient can see up to 20% lower testosterone. And chronic stress raises cortisol, the stress hormone, which literally blocks testosterone. So yes, you can take control. You can optimize your lifestyle and nutrition to keep your testosterone high. Now let's talk about the hidden killers of male hormones. Sugar. Processed sugar spikes your insulin, inflames your body, and directly lowers testosterone. Studies show men with high sugar intake can lose up to 25% of their testosterone in just 2 hours after eating sweets. Alcohol, especially beer. Why? Because beer contains phytoestrogens, plant estrogens, that mimic female hormones in your body. Too much beer can literally lower testosterone and raise estrogen. Fried foods. Vegetable oils and deep-fried junk are loaded with trans fats. These fats damage your cells, clog your arteries, and interfere with testosterone production. Processed junk food, chips, fast food, frozen meals, loaded with chemicals, preservatives, and unhealthy fats, all proven to disrupt hormones. So the first step? Cut the enemies. Less sugar, less alcohol, less fried and processed food. Because until you remove what's draining your testosterone, you'll never be able to rebuild it. Here's the good news. The right foods don't just keep you healthy. They can actually fuel testosterone production. Let's break it down. Eggs. Nature's perfect food. Rich in cholesterol and vitamin D. The building blocks of testosterone. Don't fear the yolk. That's where the power is. Lean red meat. In moderation, it provides zinc, iron, and high-quality protein, all critical for hormones. Grass-fed beef is best. Nuts, almonds, walnuts, and especially Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts contain selenium, a trace mineral that boosts testosterone and supports fertility. Pumpkin seeds, packed with zinc and magnesium. Just a small handful can make a real difference. Ginger. Studies show ginger can raise testosterone by up to 17% while also improving sperm health. Pomegranate, known as a symbol of vitality for centuries. Modern science shows it improves blood flow and testosterone. Olive oil and avocado, healthy monounsaturated fats. They support cholesterol, which supports testosterone. Honey and cinnamon, natural, powerful stimulators of circulation and male vitality. Now imagine, you add just 2 or 3 of these foods into your daily routine. Over weeks and months, your body begins to rebuild the hormones that fuel your strength, confidence, and masculinity. Now let's get practical. We've talked about the why, but it's the how that creates real change. I promised you a method you can use twice a day, a ritual so simple and grounded in your body's natural rhythms, you'll wonder why it's not common knowledge. This isn't about a massive, stressful overhaul. It's about strategic, intelligent adjustments. Our bodies, especially over 50, thrive on consistency. Small, positive actions, when repeated, compound into powerful results. Let's build that framework, focusing on the 2 most critical pivot points of your day, the morning and the evening. Step 1. The morning ignition. When you wake up, your body is dehydrated, which elevates the stress hormone cortisol, a known testosterone antagonist. Your hormonal system is sluggish. This is the crucial window to prime your system. We begin with a 12-ounce glass of warm water. Warm water is gentler on your waking digestive system. Now, add a squeeze of fresh lemon. This isn't just for taste. Lemon provides vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your testosterone-producing cells from oxidative stress. With this first simple act, you are cleansing your system and providing a protective shield for your hormone production for the entire day. Next, within 30 minutes of waking, you must provide the raw materials for hormone production. This is non-negotiable. We need healthy fats and essential minerals. Testosterone is synthesized from cholesterol, so we must consume healthy sources. 2 whole eggs are perfect. The yolk contains the cholesterol, vitamin D, and selenium needed for hormonal health. Another powerhouse is a handful of pumpkin seeds, one of the richest natural sources of zinc. Even a minor zinc deficiency can cause testosterone levels to plummet. Or consider half an avocado with olive oil, packed with monounsaturated fats linked to higher testosterone. Eating this meal within 30 minutes stabilizes blood sugar, halts the cortisol spike, and gives your body the blueprint it needs for the day. And now for the catalyst, just 10 minutes of strategic movement. I'm not talking about a grueling workout, which can actually spike cortisol. This is about activation, a simple sequence of bodyweight movements like push-ups and squats, or a brisk walk, dramatically increases blood flow, including to the testes. This movement also signals your brain to release luteinizing hormone, or LH. LH is the chemical messenger that travels through your bloodstream and tells your testes to start producing testosterone. You are literally flipping the on switch for your masculine energy for the entire day. It's a powerful jumpstart. Step 2. The evening restoration. If the morning is about ignition, the evening is about providing the resources for repair. The vast majority of your testosterone production happens while you sleep. Your evening ritual, therefore, is about creating the perfect internal environment for this process. It starts with your dinner. Your final meal should be centered around high-quality protein like grilled chicken, baked fish, or lean beef. This provides the amino acids your body needs for muscle repair and hormone synthesis overnight. We can enhance this further with specific herbs. Ginger has been shown to support healthy hormone levels, while cinnamon helps improve your body's insulin sensitivity, creating a more stable platform for testosterone production. After that meal, instead of collapsing on the couch, break the pattern. Take a simple 15-minute walk. This post-dinner stroll is a powerful metabolic tool. It helps your muscles soak up glucose from your meal, preventing it from being stored as body fat. Why is this critical? Because fat cells contain an enzyme called aromatase, which converts your testosterone into estrogen. By preventing fat storage, you are directly protecting your testosterone from being stolen. Think of this walk as clearing your system, managing your blood sugar, and defending your hormonal territory before you settle in for the night. Finally, the last hour before bed is your wind-down protocol. This is where you signal to your body that it's time for deep, restorative sleep, the factory floor of testosterone production. First, eliminate the disruptors. Alcohol, which wrecks REM sleep, late-night sugar, which causes blood sugar chaos, and blue light from screens, which suppresses your sleep hormone, melatonin. Instead, replace these with restorative habits. Read a physical book, do some light stretching, or practice 5 minutes of slow, deliberate breathing, like box breathing. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. This activates your rest and digest system. Remember, sleep isn't just downtime, it's production time. Better sleep is the primary driver of testosterone. That's the framework. Not 100 rules, but a simple 2-part system. Morning ignition, fuel and activation. Evening restoration, building blocks and a stress reset. Commit to this, and you will feel a profound shift. You'll experience steady, reliable energy, more strength in your workouts, and a renewed sense of confidence and vigor. This is how you work with your body's biology to reclaim the unwavering masculine vitality that is your birthright. Now, with our nutritional foundation firmly in place, it's time to supercharge the system. Think of it this way. Nutrition provides the high-quality building materials, the essential bricks and mortar for your body. But lifestyle? That's the architectural plan and the power grid. It dictates how those materials are used, how efficiently the structure is built, and ultimately, how brightly the lights shine. These aren't just minor tweaks. They are the powerful amplifiers that take the raw potential you've created and turn up the volume on your vitality, energy, and hormonal health. Let's begin with the undisputed king of hormonal health, strength training. If there is one non-negotiable activity every man over 50 needs to embrace, it's resistance training. This isn't just about aesthetics. It's a direct command to your body to fight back against age-related muscle loss, or sarcopenia, a condition intrinsically linked to hormonal decline. We're talking about lifting weights, challenging body weight exercises, or using resistance bands. The key is progressive overload, consistently challenging your muscles. Why is this so potent? When you lift heavy, you create microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. Your body's response is to repair these fibers, making them stronger and larger. This repair process, known as muscle protein synthesis, is a highly anabolic or building state. To fuel this state, your body gets a powerful signal: release testosterone and growth hormone. Focus on big, compound movements that recruit the most muscle: squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and overhead presses. These multi-joint exercises trigger a far greater hormonal cascade than isolated movements like bicep curls. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions per week, focusing on lifting a weight that feels challenging for 6 to 10 repetitions with perfect form. Remember, lift safely. The goal is to stimulate, not annihilate. The signal your body receives is clear. We need to be strong, build muscle, fortify bones, and produce the hormones to make it happen. Next, we turn to what might be the most underrated yet most powerful testosterone booster of all: sleep. We live in a culture that glorifies hustle and treats sleep as a luxury. This is a profound mistake. Sleep is not a passive state. It is an active, critical period of regeneration. Think of your body as a high-performance factory. During the day, the production lines are running at full capacity. At night, the expert maintenance crew comes in to repair machinery, restock inventory, and optimize the systems for the next day's work. That maintenance crew is your sleep cycle, and testosterone production is one of its most vital tasks. Studies are unequivocal. Men who consistently sleep less than 6 hours a night can have the testosterone levels of a man 10 years their senior. The majority of your daily testosterone is produced during the deep and REM stages of sleep. When you cut sleep short, you are literally robbing the factory of its maintenance time. You are telling your body that regeneration is not a priority. To optimize this, you must practice good sleep hygiene. Create a power-down routine an hour before bed. No phones, no tablets, no television. The blue light from these screens tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, suppressing melatonin and disrupting your natural sleep-wake cycle. Make your bedroom a cool, dark, and quiet sanctuary. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. and limit alcohol in the evening, as it can severely disrupt sleep quality. Prioritize getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. It's not laziness, it's strategy. Now let's talk about testosterone's arch nemesis, stress. Specifically, the hormone cortisol. Think of testosterone and cortisol as being on a biological seesaw. When one goes up, the other is forced down. This is an ancient survival mechanism. When our ancestors faced a saber-toothed tiger, a surge of cortisol and adrenaline prepared them for immediate fight or flight. In that moment, long-term projects like building muscle or reproduction were put on hold. The problem is, in our modern world, the saber-toothed tigers are relentless. Work deadlines, financial pressures, traffic, and constant digital notifications. This creates a state of chronic stress, keeping that cortisol seesaw permanently tilted high, suppressing your testosterone day in and day out. The solution is active stress management. This isn't passive hope, it's a daily practice. A simple yet profound technique is box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. Just 5 minutes of this can tangibly lower cortisol. Consider a daily meditation or mindfulness practice using an app or guided recordings. This trains your brain to be less reactive to stressors. Journaling can also be a powerful tool, a brain dump to get anxieties out of your head and onto paper. And never underestimate the power of nature. A simple 20-minute walk in a park or woods, sometimes called forest bathing, has been scientifically shown to dramatically reduce cortisol levels. By actively managing stress, you lower cortisol and allow the testosterone side of the seesaw to finally rise. Our next amplifier is free and readily available: sunlight. We need to reframe our thinking about vitamin D. It's not merely a vitamin, it's a potent steroid hormone precursor. The process is remarkable. When UVB rays from the sun strike your skin, they convert a form of cholesterol into vitamin D3. This is then transported to your liver and kidneys, where it's converted into its active hormonal form, calcitriol. This sunshine hormone regulates over 1,000 different bodily processes, including, crucially, the synthesis of testosterone in the testes. Studies have shown a strong direct correlation between vitamin D levels and total testosterone. Yet a vast majority of men, especially those in office jobs or living in northern latitudes, are deficient. Aim for 15 to 20 minutes of direct midday sun exposure on large areas of your skin, like your arms, back, and chest, several times a week. Of course, balance this with sun safety. For many, especially during winter months, supplementation is necessary. Get your levels checked by a doctor to determine the right course of action. Next, we must address your body composition and maintaining a healthy weight. Excess body fat, particularly the visceral fat stored around your organs, is a hormonal disaster. This fat tissue is not inert. It's an active endocrine organ that produces an enzyme called aromatase. Aromatase is a conversion engine. It takes your valuable testosterone and chemically converts it into estradiol, a form of estrogen. So the more belly fat you carry, the more you are actively fueling a 24/7 factory that turns your male hormone into a female hormone. This creates a vicious downward spiral. Higher estrogen signals your brain to produce less testosterone, which in turn makes it easier to store more body fat, which then produces even more aromatase. Losing just 10 to 15 pounds of excess weight can be one of the most effective ways to shut down this estrogen factory and dramatically improve your testosterone to estrogen ratio. Finally, be a gatekeeper for what enters your body by avoiding endocrine disruptors. These are man-made chemicals, also known as xenoestrogens, that mimic estrogen in your body. They bind to estrogen receptors and wreak havoc on your delicate hormonal balance. They are pervasive in modern life. Key culprits include BPA and phthalates in plastics, so switch to glass or stainless steel for food and water containers. They're found in pesticides on conventionally grown produce, so wash your vegetables thoroughly and consider organic options where possible. They're also hidden in artificial fragrances, parabens, and other chemicals in personal care products like lotions and deodorants. Read labels and opt for natural, fragrance-free alternatives. Reducing your exposure lowers the overall toxic burden on your system, freeing it to find its natural balance. Put all of these amplifiers together, and a powerful synergy begins. This isn't about doing one thing right, it's about creating an entire lifestyle that supports masculine health. Better sleep gives you the energy to work out. Strength training helps you lose fat and improves insulin sensitivity. Lowering your stress and cortisol levels allows the testosterone you produce to actually do its job. It's a positive upward spiral. Your body, which may have felt like it was working against you, begins to work with you. Hormones find their optimal balance. Energy rises not just for an hour, but throughout the day. Your muscles respond more readily to exercise. Stubborn fat begins to melt away. And with all of this, a deep, authentic confidence grows from the inside out. This journey is not about a futile chase to become 20 again. It's about something far more powerful, taking control of your health and becoming the absolute strongest, most resilient, and most vital version of yourself at 50, 60, 70, and beyond. So let's bring it all together. We've covered a lot of ground, but it all comes down to this moment. Every man over 50 and many even younger faces the same challenge, the slow, steady decline of testosterone. It's that feeling of fatigue that coffee can't fix, the mental fog that clouds your focus, the stubborn weight that clings to your midsection. It's easy to think, this is just what getting older feels like. But I'm here to tell you that decline is not your destiny. Your body is not broken, it's waiting for the right instructions. You are not powerless. In fact, you hold all the power to rewrite this story starting today. Here is the 4-part formula for taking back control. First, you must remove the enemies of your masculinity. We're talking about the big 3: sugar, excessive alcohol, and fried foods. Why? Because sugar spikes your insulin, telling your body to store fat and suppress testosterone. Alcohol taxes your liver, your body's primary hormone processing plant, and destroys your sleep quality. Fried foods create system-wide inflammation, putting your body in a constant state of stress that crushes hormone production. Eliminating them is the single fastest way to clear the static. Then, you must fuel your body with an army of testosterone-supporting foods. Think of these as the raw materials for building a stronger you. We need eggs, especially the yolks, for their healthy cholesterol, the very precursor to testosterone. We need nuts and seeds like almonds and pumpkin seeds for their critical minerals, zinc and magnesium. We need lean proteins to build and maintain muscle, olive oil for its hormone-building healthy fats, and powerful anti-inflammatories like ginger and pomegranate to create the optimal internal environment. Second, you install the twice-a-day ritual. This anchors your new lifestyle and makes it automatic. Your morning ritual is about setting the stage for hormonal success. Start with 20 ounces of water with lemon and a pinch of sea salt for immediate hydration and mineral balance. Follow this with healthy fats and protein, not carbs, to provide your body with the building blocks for hormones all day long. Then, 5 to 10 minutes of light movement, a walk, stretching, a few push-ups, to wake up your metabolism. Your evening ritual is about recovery and optimization. It starts with a high-protein meal to fuel muscle repair while you sleep. Then, an hour before bed, you initiate a stress reset. This is non-negotiable. You must lower cortisol, testosterone's arch nemesis. This could be 5 minutes of deep breathing, reading a physical book, or taking a magnesium supplement, or calming herbs like ashwagandha. This simple routine tells your body it's safe to rest, repair, and produce testosterone. Third, you add the 5 powerful amplifiers. These are the lifestyle factors that pour gasoline on your hormonal fire. Number 1, strength training. Lifting heavy things, especially with compound movements like squats and deadlifts, sends the most potent signal possible to your body to produce more testosterone. Number 2, master your sleep. Aim for 7-9 hours of quality sleep per night. This is when the majority of your testosterone is synthesized. It's not a luxury, it's your primary prescription. Number 3, manage your stress. High cortisol directly lowers testosterone. Use meditation, walks in nature, or simply take 60-second breathing breaks throughout your day. Number 4, get daily sunlight. 15. 20 minutes of direct sun exposure provides vitamin D, which is technically a steroid hormone essential for testosterone production. And number 5, maintain a healthy body fat percentage. Excess fat, particularly belly fat, contains an enzyme that actively converts your precious testosterone into estrogen. Losing fat is a direct way to boost your T. And the fourth and final piece, consistency. That's it. These are simple steps. But their power is unlocked not by doing them perfectly for a week, but by doing them consistently, day after day. Think of your health like a financial investment. Small daily deposits into your account don't look like much at first. But over months and years, the compound interest is staggering. You are building a fortune of vitality. This is a system for life. And the result of this consistency? It's not about trying to be 25 again. It's about becoming the most powerful version of the man you are today. It's waking up feeling rested, with a clear mind ready to attack the day. It's having the physical energy to not just keep up with your kids or grandkids, but to enjoy every moment. It's the return of your competitive edge, your ambition, your drive. It's looking in the mirror and seeing vitality in your eyes. Your energy returns. Your strength returns. Your masculinity returns, stronger and more resilient than before. So you stand at a crossroads. Path 1 is the default path. It's the passive acceptance that you'll lose a little more energy, a little more muscle, a little more drive, year after year. It's the path of quiet surrender. Path 2 is the warrior's path. It requires conscious effort and discipline. It demands that you fight back. So ask yourself, do you want to keep letting your vitality slip away? Or do you want to fight for it, naturally, powerfully, and effectively? The choice is yours, and only yours. But remember this, the men who thrive at 50, 60, and beyond are not the lucky ones. They are the deliberate ones. They are the men who act, the men who decide that their health is their most valuable asset and protect it fiercely. They are the men who choose the warrior's path. You don't have to walk this path alone. That's the entire purpose of this channel. To be your guide in your community. We are a tribe of men who are choosing to be strong. Stay with me. Because in every video, I'll keep revealing the proven, science-backed ways to keep your body strong, your hormones balanced, and your vitality at its absolute peak for the rest of your life. The first step isn't in the kitchen or the gym. It's right here, right now. It's making a decision. So subscribe to this channel as a declaration to yourself, a commitment that you are done with the default path. Stay consistent, and let's take back your masculinity. Not someday, not later, but starting today.